This is very exciting. We are now joined from an undisclosed location, the Honorable Just Gusha from Gore. How are you doing?
Oh my God, honorable. I don't know about that. Well, I am Jizmac, and the pleasure is all yours.
This is true. Like I said, it is an honor. So let's talk about this petition. It's for a very worthy cause. It is to have the Robert E. Lee statue be changed to be a statue of the late, great Oderus Urungus instead.
Some human had the idea to start this petition on our behalf, and you know, I have to agree with this guy. It's a great idea to put Oderus on top of that monument instead of Robert E. Lee. You know, he's missed right now, and he's probably something that the world could use right now to clear up all the confusion and all the, you know, chaos that's going on. He was the captain of chaos, and he could bring some sort of order through chaos and art and music and, of course, killing.
What do you think Oderus would think about this petition and this cause?
I know he's peed on that monument before. He's absolutely done that before. I mean, I think all of us might have peed on that monument at some point in time. I don't know what he would think about it. You know, I think he would probably be right there on the front lines. He would lead the battle cry. Oderus, as much as he loved to kill humans, he had a really great sense of justice, and he knew how to wield that and how to balance the scales, if you will, when he saw unfairness or some sort of discrimination.
So what was your reaction when you found out about this petition a few days ago?
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a great idea, perfect idea. And actually, it was such a good idea that we've decided to spare that human's life who started the petition.
That is very kind of you. It's the softer side of Gore.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what's your vision for what this statue would look like? You said you went over to the site to kind of get an idea.
Yeah, we have to gauge how many pulleys or, you know, cranes or whatever we're going to need to get him up there. You know, he's not a small fellow, and he's definitely not light. The shoulder pads are probably 400 pounds. We're going to need a ton of to get this done.
What was the reaction when you showed up in all your glory and all your war glory to the site of the statue?
It's very peaceful there. People are obviously creating to the art project that is now the Robert E. Lee Monument. You know, they have some nice signs that are put around that area, you know, commemorating some of the, you know, the deaths that have occurred at the hands of American police. Richmond, from what I understand, was a big slave trade city for this country. You know, it's become now the battle cry and ground zero for the Black Lives Matter movement. It's also become a living art installation. You know, so it obviously has a different meaning today than it did years ago, and I think that's pretty cool.
Are you guys, Gore, getting involved in the protest?
I can't make any promises right now. You know, we're all for peaceable assembly within the humans. You know, but our assembly is going to be quite violent. So, you know, it might not be a great thing to have Gore there, but you guys always like to talk about optics, so maybe the optics would be great, but the death would be happening.
The optics would be so great, Jizmac. They would be so great. I kind of feel like Gore and Oderus is the perfect replacement for this monument, because in so many ways, since Gore came up, you've really embodied the American dream, even though I know you're from another planet, because you embody the idea of free speech. Can you tell me a little bit about like your mission in that way?
We came here, you know, from outer space, and we realized America was the only continent on the planet. And it's such a terrible planet. I mean, and we just realized it was the only continent that you could actually say or do what you wanted to and probably get away with murder, as we're seeing even the law enforcement seems to be getting away with it. So we're like, yeah, this is perfect for us. Let's get in here. And plus, the other great thing about your planet is it was the only place in the universe that had crack. So that was the definite plus for us coming here and being in America.
Has Gore ever gotten hassled by the cops because your shows have been so crazy? Have they ever been shut down or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It doesn't happen so much anymore. It's great. America has just gone down such a chaotic, miserable path, rabbit hole of bile, and it's just so terrible. But for us, it's great because no one's even looking at us anymore. Like in the 90s, it was Tipper Gore and PM, whatever, RC, whatever that was, all explicit lyrics, like Gwar never cared. And now we're just trying to, you humans are so terrible that you've knocked us off of our throne of being the worst thing that could happen on the planet. And now we have to take that back from you. We have to just think of sicker ways to kill you and to destroy your societies.
What song would you say of Gwar's, of the entire catalog, best kind of sums up what's going on in the world today, like as an anthem?
Oh, it would be Sick of You, because Gwar is so sick of you human beings fighting amongst each other, killing each other, selling each other, the narcissism. It's just terrible.
Why do you stay here? Why don't you, if you...
I told you before, it's the crack. It's so good. We can't leave the planet.
Your fans are big on petitions, though. Like a few years ago, there was a petition to have you guys play the Super Bowl the year that Bruno Mars ended up playing instead. Like, that got a lot of signatures.
They're just trying to pull at our heartstrings and say we can do fun things like play the Super Bowl and start petitions like we can get a statue. That stuff's probably not going to happen. If it did happen, that would be pretty amazing. That would be a good step forward for you humans. It would at least buy you some time so we wouldn't kill you. It'd be like you gave us a trophy, and then we could ogle that for a while, and then distract us from actually slaughtering you. That might help. If you wanted to save yourself, you would make statues of us everywhere. Can
this planet, this country in particular, be saved? Are we beyond hope?
Well, let's hope so. From Gwar's perspective, let's hope so. But, America is like the teenager of the world. It's like the youngest of societies. So you guys are just acting like pimply-faced teenagers right now. And you should, once you grow up, you might have a clue about what to do with your society and how to behave and how to, love and all that crap that you humans need. We don't understand the concept of love. So for us, it's not important for us to get along and have a society and do that stuff. But apparently it's very important for you. So, once you quit crying like a teenager, America, and grow up a little bit, you might get your together.